Ace Attorney, the first one. Let's go. The episode 1, the first turnabout. Objection! Play the first turnabout. Let's go. Blood. Blood. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Someone like me. Him. I will make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boy, I'm nervous. Right. Oh, Mia Mommy. Hiya, Chief. I'm glad you made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Oh, thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Oh, is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die? Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me? Nick. Who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you? My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when someone smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, God damn it. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He had just terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm gonna try. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I am a little nervous. Your conduct during the trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them correctly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butz. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor. Correct. Just give your reads about you and you will do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? You. I know this one. Glad I read the report case to cover so many times. It's... Wait. No way. I forgot. I'm doing total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press stop and check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, July 31, between 4 and 5 p.m. Okay. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You have answered all the questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. I feel like... because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. Failure to lock in. Oh, poor girl. Maybe he locked in too hard. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The weapon was the statue of the thinker. He was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. The statue added in the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court frequently. Okay. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Okay. You will get your chance to respond to the prosecutions later, so be ready. Just... let's hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We're Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Anthony.
Didn't they all die? Oh, damn it, Larry.
Larry!
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls.
Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butz, would you describe is generally what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the bird.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your owner, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport out to the court record. First 30, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears she had returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way.
The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies.
Damn. That is sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her monies and gifts. She took their money and used to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see that the kind of woman Mr. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Objection! Oh no. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is relevant to the case. Dude, Dick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and then we met her in the afterlife. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Laurie, goddammit, shut up. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I only the accused, but it is clear to everyone.
Yes? What? He just found out right now. What do you mean the motive is clear? He just found out right now. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. I feel for old boy Larry, ma'am.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder. Did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? It's relevant, so he has to reply. I know, I will send him a sign. So, god damn it. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butz. Dude, chill. Daddy, chill. She wasn't at home, man, so like, I didn't see her.
Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call the witness who can't prove Mr. Butz. It's lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution calls its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper in the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sashwit to the stand.
The killer, see him.
Mr. Shawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is it correct?
Oh yes, newspaper, yes.
Miss Shawit,
May you proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought I must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Lies! The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. That's a lie. That's a lie, because the death is between 4 and 5 p.m. That's a lie. Lord, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Lie detector is insane. That's what happens when you have trust issues. You smell the lies. Incidental. Why wasn't the victim's phone in the apartment working?
Your Honor, the victim, the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Oh, that must be important. Aren't phones supposed to work during the blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Shawit used was one of those.
No, he cannot use that one. If he went to the park.
Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
The visit to Mr. Stone's building was found until noon. From noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Noon is from 12, right? No, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You might begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor.
All right. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do? Dude, you went to law school and you don't know this?
Why? You exposed the lies in the testimony of the witness you just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony.
Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. I compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you have found the contradicting evidence, present and rub it in the witness face.
Okay.
Open the court record and then point the contradictions in the testimony.
Okay.
I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw the man fleeing the apartment. Okay. I thought he must be a whore because he left the door half open behind him. Then I saw the lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I was frightened and found my time to go inside. I called the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Went to the nearby park and found a public phone. Remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m.
Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death is after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh. He's sweating. That.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
That's not trivial, bitch. That's the most important. What do you mean trivial? It's the most important part. It's what you 100% based his testimony on.
Shut up.
After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Shahwit, were you so certain about... Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's really a good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Find out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. 3 through 1, and the whole story falls apart. Yes, Mom. Mother. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Why do you allow him to... He lied? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or tape program. That's what I thought. It was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Still, your testimony holds no weight now. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examination. No, because, see, noon, there was a blackout. There was a blackout. No TV. No TV, bitch. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Took a cross-examination. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or the video. Yeah. The defense has a point. Of course I have a point. I'm always right. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. You don't have any type of credibility now to start with. That you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It just must have been the shock of finding a body. Very well, Mr. Shawit. Let's hear your testimony one more time, please. Do not lie. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. What? There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to kill the victim. That must be what I saw. I mean, we know he's the killer. We saw it at the beginning, so very ayase. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. But you cannot tell me that you heard it and then you saw it. Two completely different senses. The defense might cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Cross-examination. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it. This is the murder weapon, bitch. Objection! Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. No? Or was it supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I think,
Yes, Mr. Payne.
as the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is the switch. You must tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I assume it just as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all? Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yeah. Yes, you need to switch the neck for it to say the time. Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. See? Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You are lying. You went inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah?
Prove it. Yeah, prove it.
Prove I went in there. I will do better than that. I will prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock voice. That was the sound you heard. I'm very locked in. I'm very invested right now. Order in the courts. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawyer, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness face. Will the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw... Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say.
Order, a moment please. There isn't a share of evidence supporting the defense claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is reading on this. I better think through carefully. And so Mr. Hart was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Me when I ask my neighbors, I don't think it's the neighbors. It's either examine the clock batteries or try sounding the clock. Okay, let's try. Let's on the clock. I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That's certainly a strange way to announce the time. Well, he's the thinker, after all. So, we have heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it right now?
It's 11:28. Ah!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Shawit heard and the actual time of the death. So Mr. Shawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. What was he talking about now? Well, it might seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems to lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Why do I need to provide all of this evidence and this man, he lied 3 times? It's okay. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends in the cross-examination of Frank Shawit. I come all the way here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slam. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There is nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Shawit. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that? Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reasons and you will have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. Here is the piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see how you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves your clock was running slow.
The passport, bitch. Take that.
Yes, exactly. That was what I was thinking. That she took it from Paris because it's a statue in the Louvre. In the museum in Paris. So, must be a souvenir. Is it not? The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before of the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you stuck her in the head in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Shawit, or should I say, Mr. Did It?
He did.
Order, I say. We won. We won. Well, this case was certainly turned out different than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested. He has taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've seen someone complete the defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not
Guilty! Yay!
We won! We won! And with that, the court is adjourned. We saved someone. Let's go! Hell yeah, we did it, everyone. We did it. See, if I read stuff, I remember them and I can save people from jail. It turns out that Frank Sawich was a common bugler. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawich let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawich grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Ooh, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking at this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, nee. Don't worry about me. I will be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines tomorrow. Harry Butz, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no. I couldn't. I was the one who took you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made it? Well, thank you. I will keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick and she was just playing me for a fool. Does it make you wanna just cry? Larry, are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really, isn't that right? Right? Then you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? This, maybe? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just a chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever.
She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Hope that made him feel a little better. Yeah. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We will drink a toast to the innocent Butz. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a Leo was because of him? Or, yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Take me out to dinner first. Hell yeah. And so, my first trial case came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick," something I did not dread. But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it did that. I didn't know it then. Something ominous. But that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. A brand new episode has been added. Is safe.